Good morning from Moosalamoo Campground up near Hancock, Vermont, Goshen, all those areas. Yeah, I'm back here again, my second visit this year. Anyway, for those new to the channel, my name is Wolf, and I'd like to document my adventures in my camper van, Wolf Van Jack. Yes, there's a very strong wolf theme on this channel. Anyway, got some good news. I found eggnog again, and yes, it's September, we got eggnog. And that means one thing: eggnog French toast. So we're going to make up a nice thing of eggnog French toast with bacon and sausage and lots of maple syrup. So that's what we're going to be working on this morning. So while the bacon's cooking here, we're going to start setting up the egg mixture. Now this is why I love eggnog French toast. It's just so simple and easy to make. I've shown this on here before, I know. But for the new viewers, this is how we make eggnog French toast. First of all, you got to be able to break an egg. Alright, one egg. Again, this is just a single serving size eggnog French toast that I'm making. It's just me out here. Now, all you need is a quarter cup of eggnog. I love the Hood eggnog. I think it's a New England thing. A handy dandy 1/4 cup measuring cup here. There you go. Put that in. World's biggest measuring cup here. And you need a little vanilla extract for it. Which I also keep handy. I just pour it in until it looks good. So you got your egg, a quarter cup of eggnog, and some vanilla extract. And just stir that up. I use this wider bowl here because it's easier to dip the bread in. The bacon and sausage is done. So for good measure, I'm going to throw a hash brown on here too. Just because I have them. Why not? Let's have a good breakfast today. Okay, so now we get to the fun part, making the French toast. Now for that, I'm actually using raisin bread again. Because I love this stuff, because it tastes great on everything. So, add some extra flavor to it. Eggnog French toast on raisin bread. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I made way too much egg mixture. Can't really make less than this though. So I guess I'm having a little bit of scrambled egg mixed with this too. Okay. Well, the raisin bread has cinnamon in it, but I like a little extra anyway. Just don't need as much. Okay. One thing for sure, it's a messy breakfast. That. And that's it. That's all there is to it. We just make sure the bread is well cooked on the frying pan. We'll have a breakfast. So I ended up having enough egg mixture to make 3 slices of French toast, so why not? Right? This will be a good breakfast. Yes, it will be filling. No, it's not super healthy. Alright, let's see how this came out. Oh. Yeah, getting this microphone on me in a spot where it works well, doesn't hit my choker chain there or anything, because otherwise you hear that clicking all the time while I'm talking, but it also doesn't look ridiculous. It's kind of a challenge sometimes. But hey, it works. Once I put the backpack on, it'll be fine. Anyway, getting ready to take a little hike. We're going to see about hiking down to the Falls of Lana. Don't know how far I'm going to make it. I don't know what the trail's like. Don't know anything about it. I may end up getting down there part way and realizing it's too steep or too muddy or anything like that. So will we make it or not? I don't know. But we're going to try to make it down there. But I had a nice encounter with a couple subscribers today. They spotted my van up here. We weren't totally sure if it was me or not because I don't have the kayak up there right now. So, and all the telltale stuff that really makes it stand out is towards this side here because I got to park so I have some privacy over here. So, like my wolf graphic on the back over here. That you really can't see it. Not from the road. None of them spotted me and was all excited, so they came over and I had a nice meetup with a couple subscribers, so that was fun. So Brian and Donnie, it was good to meet you guys, and I'm sure we'll see each other again. Anyway, let's get this hike started. Should be a fun little hike. Whether I make it to where I want to go or not, don't know, but we'll find out. So at 2.8 miles, this hike might have to wait. I'm already getting a late start today. It's already about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I didn't think it was that far of a hike. I thought it was only a couple miles. But you're talking maybe over 6 miles round trip. Maybe getting a little late in the day for this type of hike, but we'll see. I'll go down a little ways and see what the trails. I mean, if it's like this all the way, sure, why not? I can walk a little faster. But if it turns into rough terrain or anything like that, then yeah, then it could slow me down. This might be a bit much, so this one might have to wait. But let's go a little way, see where this trail takes us anyway. Let's say sorry to those who really wanted to see Falls of Lana, but I'm definitely not going to make it there today. This is much rougher terrain than I was expecting. Apparently the other area veered off and it went to a trail more like this. And this is pretty rough terrain. I'm not quite up for hiking this. It's also very overgrown and I'm wearing shorts. Good area to pick up ticks and stuff, so I think I'm just going to divert over to the Brook Overlook, take a peek down there, and then we're going to continue on our way. Nice stairs here, though. Might instead head back towards the reservoir that I visited the last time I was up here and explore that other trail that looked kind of interesting and inviting. So maybe you can see some other views of the other side of the reservoir from there, I don't know. So that's what we're going to do after we get over to Brook Overlook. We're going to head over there instead. I can't not walk very fast on this trail. Doing this for 6 miles. Late start of the day, probably not going to work. So I'll tell you guys what. I'm going to book myself a trip for next year to Branbury State Forest, or State Park, or whatever it is, which is right next to Falls of Lana. And we're going to plan to see the Falls of Lana that way instead. So that's something in store for next season. So stay tuned. Wasn't the hike I was hoping for. Here I am over at Brook Overlook, and it's pretty overgrown. Not a whole lot to see here. Get you guys up a little bit higher than I can get. Do want to see what that tower thing is over there, though. that's a water tank or an observation tower. I think it's a water tank, but I took a picture of it with my cell phone, zoomed all the way in. It's definitely a water tank. But yeah, interesting. I was hoping it was an observation tower. I'd find a way over to it and climb up it, but it's a water tank. Boring. Anyway, all right. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot to see here. I thought the view would be better here. Wish I had a smaller, lighter drone. I'd love to bring it down here, but I don't feel like driving all the way down here just to fly my drone. Would you look at that? This is a tank right there. You could have just looked at this. And it shows what all the hills are. So you can't see because it's all overgrown. But, oh well. This was obviously taken at a little bit higher altitude than what's here. That was looking down at the tank, and I'm kind of looking over at the tank from here. Yeah, I'd love to get my drone up there, but like I said, I'd have to either drive it down or haul it down, and it's just too big for that. Okay, let's start working our way back. I'm going to take the road back this time instead of that overgrown trail. Grab everything yet. Okay, good. Take the road back, and we're going to work our way over to the reservoir instead. This place has changed a lot since my last visit. Look at all the color out there already. Wow. So we made it back to the reservoir. Not planning on hiking this trail this time. That's where I went last time. Split all around that area. But there's another trail that goes up over there. And I really have no idea where that trail goes. I think that's going to be my next agenda here. Let's see where that trail goes. Now look at all the color out here already. Now we're coming up the backside of the reservoir, but not close enough to really be able to see anything. There might be some remains of old farming walls here too. Right. Let's see where this trail goes. Fun exploring a trail that I'm not sure really where it goes. It looks like on Geyer. It goes to Forest Road 62. So we'll see what that area looks like. And if there's anything worth seeing along this trail. Well, that tree certainly has seen better days. And yet it still has leaves on top. It creates a tree bridge now. It's still standing. Still has leaves. And it's got two major branches that are peeling off of it. Anyway, continuing onward. It's amazingly quiet here. It's a good sized boulder. Looks like we're coming up to the end of the trail here. And that's actually Forest Road 67. I think I said 62 earlier. I looked it up on Geyer, it's 67. So I don't know what's on that forest road, nor do I have the energy left to explore it because I still have to get back to my campsite. But didn't see anything really exciting on this trail to stop and look at, unfortunately. Definitely love to know where this trail goes, or this road goes, though. It's got to have a reason for existing, so there's got to be something to see on it. But I don't have the energy to explore it, like I said. That should just be the sign saying it's open for uses. Yep. Oan Dam Trail, Silver Lake. Yep. All right. think a lot of this is actually used as snowmobile trails too. Except for that direction. I guess this is the snowmobile route. Not that way. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I explored up and down the road a bit here. It's just a road. Apparently from what I see in Gaia maps, it leads to a trailhead. So that's too long for me to explore today. I'm too tired. I still have a couple miles to go yet before I get back to the campsite. So I'm going to start working my way back. And I guess I'm going to put the camera away for a bit here, and we'll check back in with you when I get back to the campsite. So even though I didn't make it down to the Falls of Lana, I still ended up hiking almost 9 miles. That was a long walk. And of course, it didn't help any that when I first left, I realized I forgot to bring my insect repellent. And there's a lot of bugs out there, so I used it a couple of times during the hike. And so I ended up going down about 1/3 of a mile, having to go all the way back, and then back down again. So that was a whole mile right there. And then I went part way down the Falls of Lana, and I realized the trail just wasn't something I was interested in tackling today. So got that nice stop at Brook Overlook, and then we headed up to the reservoir and got to explore all the way out to Forest Road 67. Not a bad day's hike. I saw a few interesting things, and the colors were really popping out there. No, I didn't see anything super exciting, anything like that, but it was still a fun little hike. So I enjoyed it anyway, despite the lack of anything exciting. But anyway, I'm exhausted now, so I think this is where we're going to end this video. Back in the next one here, we'll be doing some stuff around the campsite this evening. It won't be another very exciting one, but we're going to be making some campfire pizza in the next one, so we'll see how that comes out. But in the meantime, it's time to rest. So remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.